So where do you start actually investing your money? What's good, everybody? It's Michael Alder here from TakingActionToday.com, and in this video I want to share with you some simple steps you can take to go ahead and get your investments in line, start getting your money to grow, and really create that future that you're after. Now, if you listen to any of the big fish out there, most of them are right on step one. If you have very little to no money and you're not an investor at all, first things first, you have to invest in yourself. And what that means is get an audiobook, some courses, put the money into that to start educating yourself just enough to make yourself dangerous in the marketplace. This is where my strategy is going to differ from others. So first things first, if you're into, well, actually, let's back up. Before you get into any form of investment, you got to get good at selling and you got to get good at personal development. You need to be confident in your skills that you can go ahead and get some money right now that you could deploy to the marketplace and get that growing for you. So get an audiobook, and the reason I say audiobook is because you can play it throughout the day over and over and over till it's second nature to you. Any personal development course by Tony Robbins, get something by Dean Graziosi, 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, If You're Not First, You're Last by Grant Cardone. Any one of these will cost you probably less than 20 bucks. Buy it and just listen to it over and over and over again. Start sharpening your skills. Now, if you have no money whatsoever, you got to start flipping. Flip anything you have some knowledge on. If you're the video game king and you know you could sell vintage Super Nintendos for $40, hit the marketplace there, start buying them up for 20, flip them for 40. And get your money growing. You can do this by placing ads on places like Craigslist, search eBay. You might get lucky and find some on there at a discount. You could swoop them up real quick, flip them in your local marketplace, get some cash. Now, here's where my opinion differs from Grant Cardone. This is probably the only thing I disagree with him on. He says build up your money reserves till you have about 100 grand, then deploy that 100 grand into your first deal there. I think that's crazy because no matter how savvy you are in the investment game, you will lose money on certain investments. It's just natural. It happens. You got to make sure your wins are bigger than your losses. So if you saved up 100 grand, think about how hard that would be to save your first 100 grand. You deploy in an investment and you made a bad call on it and that 100 grand disappears. That's going to be devastating for real. What I suggest is whatever sector you want to go into, let's say it's real estate investing, it's stocks, it's cryptocurrency, whatever it is, just do small investments on a digital platform. So this would be like opening up an account on Webull, Robinhood, Coinbase, whatever sector you want to go into, and start making $100 investments into different investment sectors, whether that's REITs, stocks, crypto, and then watch the market. If you put $100 into something and you wake up the next day and it goes down to 50, that's going to sting. But that hurts a lot less than putting 100 grand into something and having that evaporate on you there. So I want you to be seasoned into how to take a loss. So open up an account on one of these apps that you could start investing and making small investments in. Like I said, whatever sector it is, if you want to be the big real estate player in the near future here, start investing in REITs. Watch what the market's doing here. Watch your money grow. And if you believe in the REIT, and you buy it in at 100 and it starts to go up to 110, but it drops down to 90, but you believe it's going to pop back to 120, buy more shares at 90. When it goes up to 120, you could sell off to experience some of that profit and then move it into another investment within your app there. This is just going to build up your mindset and the investor's mindset that you need to grow into bigger, better deals. Get started right away, but don't start so blindly that you don't know what you're doing. Get yourself a good audio book, sharpen your skills, listen to it daily till it's second nature and it's just part of your subconscious that you're very confident in yourself. You're good at selling, move into flipping to generate some cash if you don't have any cash yet. Next, go ahead and throw some apps onto your smartphone there. I'll have links below the video where you could get some free stocks if you use certain apps that I use myself. Go ahead and start investing some money there. Watch what the marketplace is doing. And as your portfolio grows and you get more confident, then deploy that money into some bigger, better deals because you'll understand how these swings work and you can handle them if it dips down on you and you get that gut check, or if it skyrockets, how to sell a portion of that to diversify it and then keep it growing in different sectors there. So that's my tip of the day. That's where you need to start investing, get things going and growing, and definitely take action immediately. Any questions about this, go ahead and comment below. I'll create a follow-up video answering your questions for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.